Oh, it's a perfect day today. Nobody's at the gym. It's quiet. It's nice. I could grunt, scream, moan, and anything I want. Today, we're doing a little something different. More of like a little bit about myself, you know. I probably haven't really done that or talked about myself and anything. So I'm gonna work out while I talk about myself, and maybe, you know, I guess you guys could learn more about me. If that sounds good, yeah. You know, it was something casual, something just like everybody does. You know, just work out. Today is chest and tricep. I got a good workouts that I like to do. To be honest, just basic workouts. Everybody can do them. They're not too difficult. They're not difficult, but they're very good to do. Today, we're starting off with incline. Yay. One of my favorite to do chest, especially because it works really well and it actually does help you with building a bigger PR in a flat bench, you know, or for me. But yeah, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be really good. As you can tell, I'm not much of a talker or don't know what to say, so I am shy. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of you might think it's important to stretch, and it is, but knowing me, I'm not a stretcher. The only thing I do ever stretch in is just legs, and that's still pretty hard for me to do. I did legs the other day, and I barely even did any workouts, and it's already brutal for me. But I think we'll be fine, you know. Just gotta find a good song. We're doing 45 to plate, more like a warm-up. Nothing too crazy, nothing too, I guess, uncommon, as one would say, if I'm correct. But I don't really care. Yeah. Hold on here. There you go. All right. Slow and controlled. You know how it be. The stretch feels really nice, which I think makes up for the lack of reps and sets, because that stretch is very nice. And the way I like to work out is going to a failure. That stretch feels incredible, but I can't really do many reps. There you go. Okay. No, I didn't really do that many reps. That's all right with me. I don't really mind. I'm more of a looker. I cannot tell if that's on correct. Yeah, whatever. What was the thing? Yes. I don't know. That was 1 rep. And now we're gonna go down, of course. I like to keep it near this level, usually because that's as much as I can do, especially on incline. Yeah, nothing too crazy, I think. I like this like rep 2 sets. I usually only ever do 2. Reason being because I don't really need a lot for me to activate much of the muscle, you know what I mean? And I like that, like till failure 2 sets, really like high intensity. And I mean, right now you can already tell I'm running out of breath. I am, in fact, I'm really starting to burn up right now. And that's not really a bad thing, you know? It depends on what you do. But yeah, we're gonna do the other set and then we'll see how it goes from here. Fuck, that hurts a lot, but it does feel good. I'm already burning up. And like, to be honest, like in that rep range, like if I did that many, the first one, then maybe I'd do the 2 sets, but if it's something like this where I feel like I could do a little bit more, I'll do a little bit more, you know? But I usually like to do that 2 set till failure. Some people might be like, that's weird, or why do you do it like that? You maybe not gonna get your muscle growth. I mean, I've been doing it like that for a while and I have actually seen a good amount of change. Not change, but a good amount of, what do you say? Improvement, there you go. Like, I mean, I would always do like that 4 set of 12 or something. And it worked, but not really as effective as I say as how I'm doing it. Because for me, I like the soreness. I like to know I worked hard and that I reached a certain amount that my body says it can't handle a little bit of it. Therefore, it'll adjust to the way that I work out. And I think that's pretty great because then you're telling your body to go further into what it's usually used to. Oh boy. This machine is also another one I like. It's basically seated presses. I'm sure everybody knows. You can find these in a lot of gyms. When I adjust them, my feet are off the ground a little. I am pretty short. You know, you just gotta adjust it just to make sure you feel that nice tension. Yeah, this is. Yeah, that's nice right there. You just gotta make sure you find the right area to make sure you get that full stretch and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Just if it makes you feel good, you know. And that's what we'll be doing. it really burns, but that's the process. Feels really good though, nigga. I mean, I think I've gotten to the point that stuff like that, like if it hurts, it feels good. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I mean, I'll take what I could get to a sort of pleasure, you know? Fuck. And then if I feel like I can keep doing more of this, I'm gonna keep doing more. Cause it feels good. And I think the weight feels nice too. You know, I was almost able to do 12, so I feel like I can do a bit more with this weight. And if not, I'll drop it down, you know? You guys like the black fit? Man, my phone is already getting sweaty. That's how much I'm burning up over here. I just like the little kitty cat. Ah, that really hurts. Now these are pretty good workouts for beginners, intermediate, advanced, all the yes, because they're pretty basic workouts. You don't really have to do a lot of movement. You just push. That's pretty much all these are. And a lot of them too, but they're not as complicated, I guess you could say, as others, where it's like, I have no idea. But I just stick with the basics of things, or maybe like more workouts that aren't really, I guess, used. Yeah, maybe after this and I can show the pump, maybe. Gosh, now I gotta start taking more pre-workout. Like, I have no idea why. Maybe it's just because what I take before I go to the gym. But I think ever since I took the supplements, I've been starting to burn up a lot more. And I guess feel weaker. I don't know if that's good or bad. But I have no idea either. But probably because I haven't been taking pre-workout in a long time. Mostly because the supplements that I eat or take already has some sort of caffeine in it. So therefore, I don't really feel like giving myself a heart attack in the gym. Would be very wise, especially here when there's nobody. But if I'm feeling like this, then I think I should probably work out. I don't know. Yeah, I can feel the stiffness. That's good. I like that. You know, I could probably do more with this one. No. What was I trying to say? I don't even know what else to do. What? I'm 20. I'm pretty young, I guess. Maybe I look older than I am. That's what a lot of people say. But we're done with that workout. I mean, it's a pretty good workout if you put a lot of weight in it, you know? Or even just more for like a quick, because it's simple. You know, basic is pretty good. Basic is where everybody starts. Even the advanced lifters use the basics. Why? Because it's effective. Now this is also another favorite. Think of it like the chest press, the seated one, but I guess you're standing up and then you're doing the same thing. The difference that I like about it is that you have to use, or that I use, a band. And I really like this one a lot because it's the kind of resistance that you get with the harder you push, the harder it is. Instead of being like, you know, with weights where it's a certain amount. I really like this one a lot because it's very basic. Like I said, it's very simple. You just push up. And it's, you know, the harder you push, the harder it gets. And with this one, I could really feel that stretch. I don't know how to explain it or even show it. If I take it off, you know, you guys will actually see what I'm talking about. I think that is a lot better in my eyes. I could put this thing on. That is. There you go. I guess that's good enough. But like I said, it's very easy, you know, not too like complicated. It's literally just you just pushing. That's pretty much it. You can go harder. I like this one a lot because it really is activating the chest. Some of you may not see, some of you may not even tell, but I really enjoy this one. It is a pretty big upgrade. The harder you push, the harder it is. Now, it feels light, but I feel like I could go maybe one up on this, and then we could probably really see how difficult it gets. Now we jumped a pretty good far with these. This one's a lot thicker. Now with these ones, they're a lot more harder, of course. But what I like is they are instantly even harder to push, which shows literally the difficulty of it. Now, you don't have to go all the way because it is very hard, and I could already feel it with not that much push. It's a very nice change of, it's a nice transition from weights, because this is very different to a lot of people. Some might not like it. I actually enjoyed it enough that I did buy some, not similar, but I just did buy some that are as hard, and I feel like you could get a really good stretch and improvement because it's not weights, it's adapting is what I'm gonna say. Adapting, because like I said, the harder you push, the harder it is. When you go with a lighter one, it's also going to be very easy to push, but the more you go up, the more your body will adapt and accustom to such tension and what else? How do you say it? Tension and just strain from the. I'm out of breath already, bro. From the. It's very nice, I will say. Although the drawbacks are obviously you get marks on your hand. Nothing too bad, right? I'm sure most of you already have calluses from the amount of weight you've been throwing around. This is really a nice change of pace. It's pretty hard to put around, and just from resting too, you can feel the burn just from resting. I don't really know what else to say, but it's very nice. I mean, for someone my age, I feel like this stuff can be very easy if you are already used to such strain in your body. But for me, I'm more of a come and go. Actually, I have a question for you guys. A lot of people that I see at the gym always stay in their car. What's with that? Like, there was one time I came in at 3 in the morning and people. Oh, there's one person just staying in the car. It was turned on. I thought he was like done with his workout and everything, So I thought he was chilling in his car. And I was like, all right, I'm already like almost done with my workout. Tell me why this guy comes inside and starts, like putting his stuff away and then getting over to the gym. I'm like, what? Now, keep in mind, I was in the gym for like 45 minutes, almost an hour in there. And this guy barely comes in to go work out. I mean, I can't say nothing, But I mean, like, come on now. The gym is to go and work out, not to just stay in your car, you know what I mean? And I mean, I guess, like maybe people take the pre-workout or like such like supplements in the car. And I mean, I guess I do it too, but I'm not in there for 30 minutes. All I do is take my supplements, drink the water, and then I head inside, I'm not really gonna be like standing or waiting in my car just for it to adjust, you know what I mean? No. I have no idea why it's like I'm not judging. I'm more curious as to why people do it. Why do you guys stay in your car for so long? And then because I'm a guy that just goes in, does my workout, and then gets out. I'm not really doing all this waiting and like sitting around on my phone all day. Like, I'll be on my phone when I want to change my music, but nothing to the sort where I'm texting everybody, yada 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 and such. You know what I mean? With triceps, I feel like triceps are one of the easiest to build, or not in a way to show definition, but I feel like they're one of the easiest to like how do you say, get strong at, because a lot of people push down in a lot of things. So I feel like it's very easy to build. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm repping 100s and they don't feel that hard yet. I feel like these are a lot more easier to build strength in, usually because a lot of people do this kind of motion a lot in their day-to-day lives, such as maybe like picking yourself up, or doing some other things, maybe working out other muscles too. And I feel like your triceps are a very big part of doing a lot of lifting. So at the end of the day, your triceps are doing work in other forms. Therefore, your triceps getting stronger in many different ways. Now, I'm not saying I could go for long, but what I am saying is go pretty high in weight with such muscle group or muscle. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. Like I said, I'm more of a basic person, just like in real life too. Nothing really fancy, nothing really interesting. It's just the basics. Old is gold, they say, right? In most cases. Just like in my women too. Not too old, but old enough. Even a guy has his limits, right? It was very simple as well. It's you literally just, I guess, sitting down in a way and just pushing your triceps up. This is more of a calisthenic. I like these ones a lot too. They're very, again, simple. I'm gonna just keep saying that word. It's simple. You just push up, push down. Now, what's funny is my body was never able to pull itself up like this before, many times. Especially because calisthenics is a lot more harder on the body instead of pushing weight. With weight, you can control. Calisthenics, you gotta use your body, And I think it's a great to mix it up so that your body can adapt to a certain amount of weight, especially if it's your own. Because I feel like it is a good body like improvement to use calisthenics, because in a lot of things you're gonna use your body weight. So what better way to just saying it's very simple to do such workouts, because you don't really need to go to the gym for this type of things. You could do them at the gym if you want to. Now, I mean, if you don't have a gym, calisthenics is a great way to build muscle. Maybe not a lot like others, but it's a starter. That's how I started. I started doing push-ups, 5-minute abs at home. It's not really a hard thing to do, but my triceps are very tense from such exercise, which I think is good. It shows my body still needs improvement. Very good exercises though. I will recommend to anybody. If they haven't tried out, or if they've never done it, or if they already know it, maybe a lot of people can be like, oh, he does a workout that I do, or oh, he's doing a workout that I wanted to do, something like that. Now the biggest question is, because I'm making videos, I go to the gym, some people might be like, he probably has a good physique, right? My physique is shit compared to like gym tube, or like YouTubers that go to the gym are very good. Yeah, I'm like below, bro. I'm like non-existent compared to any of them, you know. Now then again, I am comparing myself harshly with like others, like, you know, one of my favorite influencers is Will Tennyson. You know, he's the one that actually inspired me to start this stuff. And I mean, like, I think I compare myself harshly with like all these people that been doing this for years. You know, been, you know, training their body like, I mean, you know, like a marble. You know, they carve all that good, you know, like areas. While me, I mean, come on, I'm like, come on, I have a belly. You know, I'm not gonna beat around the bush or anything. My physique compared to anybody that's done it longer, I'm like nowhere close to them. Is it gonna put me down? No. Am I gonna keep comparing myself? Yeah, definitely. It's a natural thing. We always compare to ourselves with others, you know. But that's not gonna stop me from doing this, keep going to the gym, and improve myself as well. And that's the reason why I like doing this gym, and I like to record, you know, because this is something I want to do. I want to keep improving. I want to keep making videos. You know, I've been slacking on it, especially with things that I've been doing in general. I mean, but like, if you take away all that gym influencer stuff, some people might be like, ah, your physique looks better than most people, you know. But compared to like all the gym influencers that we see, I'm nowhere near them. So, you know, I'm not somebody that's, you know, at the top, you know, that has a good physique. No, I'm like you guys. I'm just here to work out, here to connect maybe with other people and be like, you know, and just have fun here. I mean, it may not look like it, but I'm having fun here, so. I did cut the video short, mainly because it was, you know, people are starting to come. It's like 3 right now, I would say. A lot more people are starting to come during this time, so they can get like a good workout in. But I decided to cut it short just because, you know, privacy reasons, and I'm a little bit shy doing it like in front of others. That's one thing too. I am shy. I may not be like the others where I do it in front of everybody and have a big like camera and everything. I mean, I have a small camera, you know. Like this thing could literally fit in my pockets. I'm not a guy that has a lot of money. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I'm a big spender. So. Yeah, but I'm gonna cut this video short. I mean, it was great. I really enjoyed it. I think this is a good improvement, you know, on camera. Do something a little bit with myself and with you guys with no, how do you say it? Like no script, I guess. All of this is being done just in my head, just going with the flow. And I'm pretty sure once I do more videos, it'll be a lot easier for me. I'll get more used to it.